I nominate Joe.
Lucky Johnny Fly. Here again, GA, Salt Lake City.
No, we had
We got Isaac and her lover,
Salt Lake City, Utah, March 23rd, 2012, Friday night.
oh, yeah,
Did a party and I'm
passed
clean
around.
and sober here with Ralph. I'm clean and sober. This is good.
I nominate secretary.
This is our world famous GA, Salt Lake City. OccupySaltLakeCity.org.
I nominate Poise.
Also, Provo, OccupyProvo.org. Ogden on Facebook, St. George, just Google it.
So last week, at the end of last week, we agreed there were going to be 4 people that were going to come up with some magical agenda that was going to be the sole agenda of this evening. Now it's going to be Isaac, that kid, most known as Devin, and Noel, most known as Noel, and Mike, and that.
All right, Melanie, you taking notes for minutes, or how do they do that?
Where we're going to be on
You just put right down what they say. You know everybody's name and everything.
Yeah.
You know everybody, huh? So
last week,
you gotta be a fast writer or something, huh?
Some of them are here and some of them aren't, which is a very big shot. But that was going to be what we were going to talk about.
Yeah.
Now I heard that there are other topics, and there's some people that really don't give a shit what happens
I
on
haven't heard of
April 6th. So I'm just wondering if I could get like a show about where people are at, whether we're going
thank
to
you.
continue with that, or as we usually do.
Lucky Johnny Fly, she's got popcorn. Thanks to Melanie.
So,
God bless her.
I mean, it was already agreed last week, but as you pointed out, some of those people aren't here to follow the agenda that would be put together by the 4 people who are specifically working on that. Noel, do you still have your notes?
I gave my copy to Mike.
Okay.
Type it up online. Try to reconstruct that, but that might take.
Can we call Mike?
Can we get a temperature check on starting our new agenda tonight? Sorry. Temperature check on that?
We're not ready to go with it. Let's just stand it.
Does anybody have any blocking concerns?
I have a block my original angle here.
We can remove you.
Oh, hey.
Oh, fantastic! Woo.
Everything's saved.
America can begin again.
Alright, well, we still need a facilitator.
I heard we have the 4. I thought we agreed with the agenda last week that we're going to have the 4 facilitators.
No.
Let's open up the circle a little bit so our friends can join us.
When we speak,
Good evening.
Open the circle. We got new people or older people, but they, I don't know. You need to.
So, it wasn't that we were going to be facilitators. It's that we agreed to put together
Freedom
the
Circle
agenda.
opening up for new people coming in.
And then there was a proposal for a guest facilitator, but apparently that didn't work out. So,
Heather Hershey?
yeah,
Well,
not
I have
able
no
to
idea
make
what the fuck's going on.
yeah. So let's just pick a new facilitator. Which, again, I nominate Poise.
A second.
Nominate Melanie.
I nominate
I'm
Melanie.
doing minutes.
I second Melanie.
I'm doing minutes.
Melanie would clearly rather take them.
So did you have the agenda?
I have it memorized.
I second, well then I'll second. Are you? Yeah, I've been quiet, but I don't know what the agenda is.
I can tell you right now. I mean, and then we can put it in the notes.
Yeah,
Put it on the website.
I thought we were going to go around, like, do announcements and try to facilitate. That's what I'm saying. I thought that's the kind of point process. Just one other thing, guys. This is Mike from the Tribune. Is anybody not wanting to be photographed tonight? I don't care.
You can photograph me, hell.
We're all good.
Okay, we're gonna go around, starting with the Stormmaster and any announcements.
No announcements.
Some guy named Joe. Greetings and salutations. Greetings and salutations to you all. At the beginning.
Danny.
I'm Matt. You've probably seen me around with the setting up the technology. This is my first General Assembly. So,
Any announcements?
My name's John. You probably see me around a little bit at Pioneer Park, a few protests, and trying to do my video junk on the web to publicize and put out the word. If anybody needs to put minutes online or something, I'm available because I have access 24-hour high-speed internet at home. And if somebody wants to, I don't know who to go to, if they need some help putting it on the web, I'm willing to do that if that is the consensus of the group. Pass.
My name is Deb Henry. My announcement is I'm running for office. I'm running for county council with the whole diversity of tactics thing. And I'm running on the Let's Have Responsible People in Office platform.
Mike Wilson. Tomorrow we're having the second Why Occupy discussion at Peaceful Uprisings Warehouse, 1361 South Main Street. The conversational topics are going to be what are the hard conversations we need to have as a community, and what do we mean when we say modeling alternatives? Those are 2 points of conversation that we're going to be talking about mostly. It is 3 hours long, starts at 12, goes till 3. The first hour is a potluck, so feel free to bring some food. I'll be there with food.
What address is that on?
It's 1361 South Main Street. It's up on the website if you need more information. There's an event there, and also on Facebook under Why Occupy, both events, and that has the address on it, along with info and some questions.
I'm Ralph, and let's just step it up. Let's start doing stuff.
I'm Isaac, and just a heads up, we do not have a no smoking agreement for meetings, but we will have a smoke break in the middle, so.
Everyone must know.
I'm Jesse Riddle, and I don't have any announcements today, so.
my name is Steven. I'm excited to be here because I haven't been here in a while.
I'm Mark from New York Change, and I've been interested in stuff like this, activism since I was 9 years old.
I'm Devin, everybody knows me. Only announcements is there's going to be twice weekly protests at the Capitol again. Everybody's welcome to join. Just be cautioned that I do carry an upside down flag, and that does start a fire, but there are great discussions as a result. So it's definitely not for the weak-minded. I've been doing it for 2 months already. I've talked to a few of the guys, in the legislature, and it's been some interesting conversation. So if you guys want to do some activism and actually see some results, I suggest you guys come out. And Mondays and Fridays.
I'm Tim, no announcements.
Hey, Jim.
I'm Jake, Angel of Peaceful Uprising, and I'm excited for the Why Occupy discussion tomorrow because we're also doing a lot with the Transition Salt Lake, which is kind of saying that its vision is one of the most subversive things that we can do to really empower ourselves to not play the game and not participate in the system, and to meet our own needs locally. And I'd really like to see what that looks like with so hopefully I'll see a lot of you guys tomorrow.
My name's Seth. Of course, I'm with Occupy OSLC. Been with you guys since the beginning. I'm just really looking forward
forward to the 6-month anniversary. And no announcements. Well, except for I'm also now officially a part of One World. Jeffrey Winters. I'm out on my own little mission, but it's part of your guys' mission, and trying to change the world like the rest of you. I've got a little gift that I feel like God put his hand on. It's a piece of artwork I'm going to give you guys permission to use and even get rid of it if it helps your situation. I'm going to continue my tour all through the United States with England and actually go see as many occupied places as I can. So if you guys got information on these locations, so I can get there.
Mike, do you think you could roll over the agenda?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So, as I understand it, we didn't receive any other suggestions on how to amend the agenda, so I'm going to propose it as we designed it. What it is first 10 minutes announcements and selection facilitation. Obviously, we've covered that. A little over time on it. Starting late. Then it's going to be 20 minutes of discussion about what the role of our occupations are. 20 minutes of discussion about the services that our occupations provide. And then 20 minutes of discussion about how we empower our community to actually fulfill those roles and services. Followed by a 10-minute smoke break, so everyone can have a chance to relax and smoke their cigarettes. And then come back for 30 minutes to discuss specifically the library proposal in that space, which is subdivided back into those 3 categories of 10 minutes for talking about the role of what we want that library space to be, what services it can provide as that role, and then how can we empower this community to go about doing that. And then the last 20 minutes will be a discussion about how do we then fill in the gaps for our community. If the library, if that space isn't everything, what else do we need to do? Okay? Is that...
Does anybody have problems with that? Temperature check? Like it?
Do we have any... Yeah.
Does anybody second that?
I have one comment. If there's anything pressing that we want to add to the agenda, I think we should be open to discussing an item outside of that. Because you said you had like a thing or two or something. Rick, you have something?
When's the move? Is this the last meeting here? Last meeting, I mean, I'm talking about the move to the library. When is all that supposed to take place?
We're going to start moving on the 1st.
Sounds like it's not yet.
There's another General Assembly before that. Next Friday we can have another General Assembly. So.
Where's it going to be?
Our libraries.
We can decide that as a group.
What is the agenda? For some birthday spot?
Hey, Melanie, would you go back over the agenda real quick?
Okay,
have
we have 3 20-minute sessions to begin with, right? 20-minute discussion about the role of the new encampment space, right?
Role of our occupations in general.
Oh.
So the first hour is a general discussion, less focused on the library, and because as we saw last GA, our conversation was split along the 2 lines. 1, what do we want our occupations to even be and look like? And 2, well, how does that do with what does that have to do with the library space and that offer? So as we set it up, first discuss what we want them to look like, and then discuss the library. So.
Is there anything anybody wanted to add to the agenda?
I love Occupied.
You're good? Oh, yes, Joe.
I heard there might be other things that were current that somebody might want to ask about something going on.
Next Saturday. Were you gonna say it, or well, you're the facilitator, you can't, right? What do I use? Okay. I was talking to someone. I don't know if you heard about that kid that got slain for wearing a hoodie. Tomorrow in New York, they're gonna have the Million Hoodie March. Next Saturday at 5 o'clock, starting at Gallivan Center, is going to be the Utah Hoodie March. And I want to get a permission to add on their graphics that Occupy Salt Lake is in solidarity with the Utah Hoodie March. So we need to start reaching out to other people's causes to help them out, so when we need them, they help us out.
Can I add something to that? The law that actually allowed this guy to shoot Trayvon was an ALEC law, just to kind of bring
So
everything full circle.
That's right.
And that's tomorrow?
Next Saturday, 5 o'clock.